Hi everyone.
Hey guys.
So today we thought we would bring you an updated tour of our 2017 Grand Design Momentum 376 TH.
Now you'll notice in our previous videos about 19 months ago we did do two different tours, one from my perspective and one from Gilles' perspective, but that was when we first moved in.
We just got started with equipment, with knowledge, with recording period, and
the quality's not the best. And people have been asking us, you know, what does it look like now? Because we have done a few little modifications, and we've actually had some people reach out to us and say that they've looked at Momentum 376 THs at the dealer, but wanted to see what it looked like lived in. And Jill and I have been living in the rig for 19 months. I think there's a total of 5 days where we didn't sleep in that.
right. So some minor modifications to accommodate our needs and our lifestyle. The stock rig has been working out really well for us, so we haven't done too much.
And to be honest, I don't think there's very many upgrades done on this rig. We bought it right from the lot. We didn't pre-order it, and we didn't get very many of the upgrades.
Now, another thing that we should mention, speaking of dealers and whatnot, we have been to several RV shows since we've bought this rig, and we have not once thought that we might consider upgrading or changing. This really is a perfect rig for us, continues to be, and will probably be for any foreseeable future.
And keep in mind that this is not our first rig, this is our fourth.
Right, we've done travel trailer, we've done C-class motorhome, we've done A-class motorhome, and now we're in a fifth wheel.
And again, we feel like this is the exact rig for us. So we're gonna give you a tour. We're gonna start a little bit with the outside because Jill feels that's important.
But maybe some of you might like to see what our storage compartments look like and what we carry with us on our full-time journey.
And also let you know what makes this toy hauler different from most of all the others out there, because it is a little different. So we're gonna show you that.
Right, so let's get started. All right, so our front basement compartment is a pass-through. On the water bay side, which I'll show you in a minute, I keep a lot of the things required for setup, so hoses and locks and those types of things.
So just so we're clear, when we first moved in this rig, that was supposed to be my storage, and the one in the back was supposed to be Gilles'. Turns out that's not how it's working out.
I pretty much own the outside.
Pretty much.
So this is something that I did recently. This is just basically pipe wrap insulation, and I leave this on here when I travel. So in our front basement compartment, I keep a 3-step extension ladder, primarily for me to be able to wash the truck. We have a banker's box back there with some files that we don't access on a regular basis but need with us, and we have some off-season clothing. So right now we have a lot of big winter coats and those types of things.
And did you mention the hose?
Yeah, I probably should. So we do have our vacuum hose in here as well, and here's the actual central vac, where the vacuum is that I need to get at to change bags on occasion. Another feature that I really like is on this particular model, I do have a port here that I can use for having access to water on this side of the rig, not just on the water bay side. So we'll show you the rear basement storage, which is also a pass-through. So this is where I keep the grill stand, which I don't need today because I've got a picnic table here, propane tanks, big boilers, and a leaf blower. A leaf blower is a very, very important tool.
Yeah, we should do a video of the things that you thought were important and the things I thought were important on bringing.
I've used that thing so many times.
Yeah, and a leaf blower was not one of them for me.
It's great for cleaning up your lot.
Yeah,
it's great for drying off your motorcycle after you've washed it so there's no water stains. Now, as most of you probably know, the 376 TH is a very unique toy hauler model. we have full use of our interior living space. There isn't a segregated garage at the back of our rig. Instead, what we have is a very small garage that is only for the bike and is not accessible from the inside of the rig. So let's take a look at that. So as you can see, quite convenient for being able to keep one toy, if that's what you have with you is one toy. And again, we still have full use of our rig, interior living, front to back, side to side. Now it's also very important to have some tools with you. This is basically where I keep all my tools. So I've got socket sets and drills and wrenches and whatnot in that compartment. We've got some mechanics tools, some carpentry tools, everything that I would need basically to maintain my rig.
You guys surprised that another one of the storage is Jill's?
This one is yours.
Oh yes.
Upholstery cleaner, a must. But we also have some more tools. And behind here we have a compressor, another important tool. And with our unit, we have all three of our traps on a cable system, so they're all easily accessible from the compartment in this area.
That's really handy, right?
Absolutely. Not having to bend down. Now on the TH, of course, behind this compartment is our fuel tank. So this fuel tank is dual mode. One, it can feed our toys. If I wanted to put gas into the motorcycle or anything else for that matter, I can do so from here. But that's also the gas tank that feeds the onboard Onan 5500 generator. Come with me. $12-gallon hot water tank. Beautiful. And here's our water bay. So this is a great system, whether you're boondocking, dry camping, whether you need to fill your fresh tank. The pump can be used to fill your fresh tank as well. This has the Sandy flush system for cleaning out your black, and a great filter system here as well.
Oh look, more tools.
This is all important stuff. Our unit is also equipped with the auto leveling system, so we have 6 jacks, 2 in the front, 2 in front of the axles, and 2 behind the axles. And it's really great when you're unpinned, you pull your truck ahead. Make sure you pull your truck ahead enough. When you hit the auto leveling system, everything basically just does it by itself. Like all Momentums, we have our built-in generator, which gives us enough power to basically run everything within our rig. Run both air conditioners, microwave, fireplace, whatever we want. This is coming in very handy on multiple occasions while we were traveling great distances. Are you ready for your tour now?
For my tour?
Are you ready for your part of the tour now?
The important stuff?
Did you want to show the inside of our rig?
Yes, I want to show the inside.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right, so let's take it to the inside now.
Welcome to our home. So this is it. It's lived in. I'm going to take my shoes off because we take our shoes off. All right, so welcome to the inside tour, the important part. I know most of you are interested to see what this looks like. We're gonna start up in the living room and then just work our way through. Okay, so this is the living room. This is our living space. I would say that we spend a lot of time in here. What I really like about this particular model of Momentum is that the living room is completely separate from the kitchen or the bedroom. So what I mean by that is we have a complete separate living space to entertain, to watch TV, to do anything like that. I can be in the kitchen cooking and Jill can be up here working or doing anything. We're just kind of completely separate, which is something I really, 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 really like. So we have, you know, a couch here, which nobody really sits on because it's just Jill and I. Actually, the dogs more or less hang out here. We have the entertainment. The TV goes up and down here. But we typically keep it down because when it's down, we get to see the beautiful picture of our kids. We've got some good cupboard space here. This is pretty much all just junk storage that we have in here. Those are remotes. So the fireplace is a functioning fireplace, keeps us nice toasty warm. Yeah, so basically that's it. One of the changes that we did do within this unit is we took one of the couches out. So you'll notice in our first video, we did have a couch there. We took it out and actually gave it to my parents. And they use it in their trailer, but we put a desk there. We haven't decided exactly what we want, so right now we're just using a Costco folding table, which works very well. There's my workstation, Jill's workstation. We do everything here. We edit our videos, we work on our business, we do everything from here, and it works very well. One of the things that removing the couch and putting in the table did for us is give us more storage. We are planning to put some kind of curtain there or something so that we can hide all that, but basically there's all our business files. We have a cube that stores some stuff. It's just a lot of, this is all our work center, so anything that has to do with work is in this center here. Jill and I both work full-time. We have a business that we run full-time, and thank God for this office space that we can do that. We also have theater seating, which I believe a lot of the newer trailers have. They both recline, we have heat, we have massage, all kinds of stuff. I'm now sitting on Jill's side. But
why can't you demo your own side?
So we can sit here, relax, watch TV, which honestly, we don't do a lot of. But the option is there if we want it. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the kitchen, which is another one of my favorite parts of this RV. Actually, the whole RV is my favorite part, so it doesn't matter. But the table. So we modified the table for a few reasons. Jill, what were those reasons?
Well, we needed additional storage. We found it cumbersome to have all these shoes and more. We have lots of shoes here. How come we have lots of shoes?
That's you.
So what we did was we bought these benches, which allow us to put storage inside of them. On both sides we have storage options, and we can still seat 4 at the table. And actually, when we turn that bench and put this chair on the end, we can actually seat 5.
Correct. So that's one of the modifications we did in the kitchen, and I believe that's the only modification that we did to the kitchen, except for the few scratches that you put on the fridge. But basically this kitchen is, it's got so much storage space, so much cupboard space. I am convinced that I have more in here than I did in my kitchen when I had a bricks and sticks home. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that I have more space here. This is one of my, features that I love. This was a deal breaker, they call it, with me. I wasn't gonna live full time in an RV if I wasn't able to put a washer and dryer in it. So we have our combo washer dryer unit in here. It's vented outside. We tried the vented inside, didn't work for us, so we went this route instead. The reason we went for combo is because it gave us a lot more storage within the RV. So again, instead of having the stackable, we went with this so that we could have all this space.
Let me grab this cupboard for you because I know it's a little bit high.
So in there we have all of our extra bedding for when we have company come over and stay overnight. That's where we keep all that.
Want to close that door? So you can reach it.
Yeah. So this again was another thing that sold me on this unit, was this pantry. I love this pantry. I don't know if I mentioned, but I love to cook. The door won't stay open. Jill, you didn't level it properly. So I love to cook, do all kinds, bake bread, all savory cooking, all kinds, and I don't think I could do that if I didn't have this pantry that could house all my stuff, all the way from yeast to flour to all kinds of stuff. In here, these cupboards I just love. They open up, I got all my flatware in there, my plates, my bowls, everything is in there, really well organized. Here I have pots and pans and bowls. It's just amazing. I just love the way that I can put so much in here. So then we have the island here, which is great. I typically keep the middle thing here on for the sink because that gives me more counter space. I'm able to roll dough and all that kind of stuff in there, which I really love. I've got cupboards, drawers in here. What I liked about this particular RV is that the drawers were wider, which allowed me to really organize my cutlery and that kind of stuff, because it, you know, in most RVs they're a little bit narrower, so I like that part. All right, then we have the oven here. You know, it took me a long time to be able to use this oven. I was scared to use it. I was afraid it was going to burn things because it only has an element in the middle, but I'm slowly learning how to use it. So for the longest time it was a storage area. But now, just I would say in the last month, I've started using it and having quite a bit of success with it. So there you go. We have the convection microwave, which we've used a lot. That was new to us when we first moved in. We've never had a convection microwave before. Started using it and actually quite like it. It works really well. We have our fridge. It's an 18 cubic foot dual, how do you say that?
Dual mode, propane,
Dual mode.
electric.
Yeah, so dual mode. It runs on propane and electric, which means we can boondock, which we never really do, which I hope we start doing eventually, I hope. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Just keep going, would you?
Yeah. And then we have, yeah. So as you can see, it holds a lot of stuff. It's not very well organized, but holds a lot of stuff. Then we have the bar. And it's not really a bar, but we made it into a bar. Not that we're really heavy drinkers, but
Be honest.
we never had a bar, so it's kind of cool that we do now. So Jill installed these racks in here that we found at Campers World, actually. And, you know, we just put some wine glasses and put our booze bottles there, our liquor, and there you go. That's our bar. These drawers here are full. They're big. They're not deep, but they're big. You know, they hold my spices, my Tupperware, my saran wrap and that kind of stuff, foil. All that is in there. And this one here, this one I'll let Jill explain.
Our rig is equipped with the MyTouch system. This is the LCI MyTouch. I believe this is first generation. It is a little bit different than some of the others that I've seen. And there are mixed feelings, mixed reviews on this system. Some really like it, some don't. But this allows me to control all of my lights. I can go back and I can also pull out the awning, start the generator, self-leveling from here. The monitor panel allows me to flip between electric heat, gas heat, turn the water pump on when we're boondocking, monitor tank levels, which never works, and also the slides. The beauty of this system is that you can also connect it to your to an app, and these things can be controlled from your cell phone.
Do you have tips and tricks about slides?
Yeah. After you've traveled for a while, when you decide to open your slides and you want to do it from the app, because that's pretty cool, you may want to inspect inside your rig first to make sure that certain drawers haven't opened during travel. Because if those drawers have opened during travel and you open a slide, it's not a good thing.
Are you saying that from experience?
Yes. Twice. 2 different drawers too.
Yeah.
Here's one of the modifications that we made. We decided to get rid of the glass sliding doors, primarily because the tracks are a nightmare to clean. And this does give the sense that there's a little more space. So this is really the modification we made here, and of course the full pressure shower head that is a must for any RVer. So this is our standard bathroom, medicine cabinet, where we keep some of our stuff, cleaning supplies. This is our, and of course there's the man drawer.
I think I've decided by doing this video that Jill has more storage in here than I do.
One drawer, you have the rest.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
and
right.
one shelf.
Oh yeah, and what about the bedroom?
Well, that's different. We haven't done that yet, so how would you know? Okay, and finally, the bedroom.
All right, come this way. So the bedroom in a 376th is, I guess, a little tighter than most fifth wheels. So,
Oops.
okay, so the first thing you'll notice in this bedroom is that the bed is pretty high, right? First of all, we upgraded the mattress, which was a lot thicker than the mattress coming in, so it made it even higher. As a result, it's very difficult for me to get into the bed. I'm not a jumper, so what we did is we put a little stool for me. So here it is, and I just get in my bed like this. It's very handy. I love it. So, the other selling feature that we really loved about this bedroom, although it is tight, there's tons and tons of closets and drawers and stuff for us to use. So here's some closets here. This is where we keep our coats and stuff and my pants. We have here, this is Jill's closet. So you'll see how big it is, how roomy it is. And then this is mine. I'd just like you to notice that Jill has as much clothes as me.
Oh, I don't think so.
I know so.
Yours is jammed.
I don't think so. And then down here we have some drawers as well, which keeps our stuff, which we're not going to show on camera.
Oh, okay.
Okay? All right.
Now, we should probably talk about that feature right there.
Yeah, so like I mentioned before when we were in the living room, Jill and I really don't watch a lot of TV. I read and have other pastimes, so we really don't watch a lot of TV, and especially in the bedroom we don't watch TV. So we opted to take the TV out and we replaced it with an electric fireplace. So keeps us nice and toasty warm.
Okay, turn it off, it's on. What else do you have over there to keep you warm?
Oh yes. So I have, ta-da!
What is that?
That is the controller for my electric mattress pad.
Let's take a look at my side to see what that looks like. Oh, there's something missing here.
So we have storage on top there too, which is just extra storage, some clothes that we don't use on a regular basis in there, just different odds and ends. Now the other thing that you'll notice in this bedroom that we have a lot of is command strips. I think that command strips are like an RVer's dream. Like we use them constantly. They're all over this rig. People ask us all the time, where do we put this, where do we put that? It's basically command strips.
So that concludes our tour. Hope you enjoyed it. If we've missed anything that you would like to see, drop us a comment.
Yeah, and like we previously said, we've been living in this rig for 18 months, and we are nothing but impressed with Grand Design and everything they've done for us.
And no, we don't have a deal with them.
Nothing.
We're not sponsored by or on their program. Nothing. We just really are true fans and advocates of Grand Design due to our experiences.
Yeah. So we're very happy here, and I think that this is our home.
So if you like this video, please click that like button. It really helps us a lot. And if you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it.
Have a good night, guys.